Thank you guys for giving me a couple of minutes to talk about this great film. First, let me congratulate you on such a great movie. I confess that I'm a sucker for romantic movies. Um, Let me start by asking Gabriel. I love that it has the vibe of of the first movies that I watched about black people being successful, and it somehow marked my life because, to my judgment, it broke so many stereotypes. And that film is Boomerang.
Hmm.
Seriously, the screenwriter of The Perfect Find. So, uh, my first question to Gabriel as a producer: what other film or project, if any, perhaps served as an inspiration for this film, either in story, structure, style, etc.?
Well, the inspiration to move quickly on it, I had another project called The Idea of You that we made with Annie Hathaway, and she looked like she was having the time of her life, and I was like, I want that for myself. Sometimes I option books for other people to star in things like the incomparable Anne Hathaway, but sometimes it's okay to keep some goodness for myself. And I was like, I'm in this. I'm Jenna, because I wanted that experience. I wanted that fun. I wanted that exploration into a woman who has to figure out what her life pivot is. It's been a dream.
Awesome. Film has everything: romance, comedy, it's elegant, sophisticated, an awesome soundtrack, and relevant modern themes. From the sexy superhero name of Jenna Jones to that Silk Sonic song. So, Keith, tell me about that first scene where your character Eric approached Jenna. It was very straightforward. You
Hmm.
played it very suave and sexy. It is a very important scene because it established the chemistry
Yeah.
between the characters. So, tell me a little bit about the scene.
Yeah, I thought that scene is a very important scene. Like you said, it establishes the chemistry, it kicks it all off. And I remember when I first read the scene, I don't know why when I read it, and I was just like, man, does this actually happen? Then I had to snap out of it. I'm like, what? People make out at parties all the time when they first meet. Like, come on now, that happens so much, and I was just like, it made me love the scene even more because anytime I do a scene, I'm just always like, man, I always try to find the most authentic things about the scene, and I'm like, is this authentic? I'm like, hell yeah, Jenna is hitting a weed pen. Eric, we don't know what he was doing before he hopped on scene. They see each other, they vibe, and they start kissing. Like it happens. And that scene is very important because that's
Yeah,
what the field is riding on. If the chemistry is not there from that moment, you're gonna check
that's
out.
it.
Or you might stick around and it might pick up, but I think we did a really good job at capturing the attention early.
Yes, you did. Thank you for that. So, Gabriel, I really like when a movie has like standout scenes, and in this film has several. For example, I love the scene where you're walking across the bridge. It was very romantic. The sequence of the party in the house, and when you talked about Black Garbo. So what
Mm.
was that specific scene that stayed with you after you finished shooting the film?
Oh gosh. I mean, there's so many. The house party scene,
Was
just because it
fun.
was so fun.
Yeah.
And like where we have our like artist holding area, it was in like a storefront.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Hmm.
storefront. And we were playing music, we're, telling jokes. Godfrey is hilarious. And we just got to take that fun that we were having in our room by ourselves and vibing and laughing into the scene. And I think that the fun that we were having off camera just translated beautifully. And then there's a lot of ad libs that they kept.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was just fun,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it was awesome. That scene was awesome. So one last question. Another phenomenal aspect of the film is the music, the soundtrack. What is that song that cannot be missing from the soundtrack of your life? If you have to choose one, I would include my soulful crooners, Curtis Mayfield, Marvin Gaye, them.
Hmm.
So what would be that specific song that you would use for your soundtrack? Gabriel, let's start with you.
I'm just thinking of the lyrics. With you, I'm born again. I was half not whole. Yeah, that or like endless love. Like,
Hey, oh,
oof.
great, awesome, awesome,
Mhm.
Lionel Richie. How about you, Kid?
Man, I think PYT by Michael Jackson for sure. That song
Oh,
just makes me really
yeah.
happy.
Brilliant things.
That's a really good one. And yeah, I think that's the one I can think. It's so many songs. I listen to so much music every day, but that one right there is just the one.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. My time's up, guys. Thank you very much. I love the film, love everything you do. So stay safe and have a great rest of the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.